Hello there. You may or may not know who I am. After all, I'm just a stranger on the internet, much like you. However, if I am strange or foreign to you, allow me to introduce myself. My name is voekl'a. You can call me Vo, you can call me K. Is that Vo-K with you? To help you remember, here's a couple things I enjoy. Vocabulary, vocation, vocal warm-ups, many mumbling mice, mighty mice. The reason I'm cryptically introducing myself to you today is because in the wake of the new year, I wanted to start a new project series where I'll talk about a certain topic in each of the 52 weeks of the year. This project is called 52 Things to Talk About. I decided to start this project to hold myself to a consistent schedule of putting out content for the sake of documenting my interests, talking to myself about things that I enjoy. But here's the catch. Each week, I will focus on a main topic that I give myself at the beginning of each year. But I can also talk about anything as a weekly chronicle of my life as a quarter-century-old being. In other words, I'm doing it because it's fun. For the first 52 things I will talk about in the year of 2024, I will be breaking down each and every single one of the episodes of one of my favorite animated series of all time, Courage the Cowardly Dog. Mwah. The show is honestly the reason I wanted to do this project in the first place. It has exactly 52 episodes. I feel like it's an appropriate way to bring in a new year, a new and old series, and a new perspective. Courage the Cowardly Dog was created by John Dilworth in 1996 as an animated short for What a Cartoon titled The Chicken from Outer Space. This standalone episode debuted 3 years prior to the actual start of the series, and was even nominated for an Academy Award. Without further ado, as the unofficially official pilot episode for 52 Things to Talk About is the unofficially official pilot episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog. Oh my goodness, this animation style is so crazy. Like, the original design for these characters are just so wonky and uncanny. For some reason, the mask it looks exactly the same as it does in the actual series. Very different from the actual rest of the cartoon style. Get him again, Muriel. So you know there's flying saucers. You're reading about it in the newspaper. was that already in the shed, though, is my question. Like, where did he get a random log from? Assuming this is all in the shed. Okay. This is just cartoon logic now. Okay. I'm thinking way too much. Now Eustace is really gonna murk your ass, because why'd you just blow up the shed? What in the Alien versus Predator? Okay, side note. This might be a silly question, but do chickens have peripheral vision? Again, I might just be like thinking way too deeply into it, as I do. However, I just can't think of a way or reason why the chicken wouldn't see Courage trotting up alongside of him. I'm just gonna do a quick little research. I need to find this out. Eyes on the side give the chicken a greater range of peripheral vision. So that's even fucking worse. Okay, I'm sorry. So that's even worse. You know how they say that animals who have eyes on the side of their head, they're usually indicated as prey, so they could see, obviously, the predators coming. Courage would be the predator in this case. And I'm definitely thinking way too deep into it. This is a cartoon. Let's resume. The chickens aren't beating the reptile allegations. Muriel, like, why are you still there? Poor thing. These guys are just having a dick measuring contest. Come on, save your woman. Fair and square. Huh. This little Dilworth cameo. Yeah, that's karma. That's what you get. Because why are you bringing an alien disintegrator to an arm wrestling and breath holding contest? And this is how the series should have ended, with Eustace as a pile of ash getting eaten by a rat. Okay, never mind. Yeah.
This shouldn't happen to a dog. Ouch!
He's true, it shouldn't happen to a dog. Dogs should have really easy, happy lives. Okay. That was the chicken from outer space. Lots of memories. I don't know, honestly, things were different in the 90s. Everything was basically terrifying. Things that were for children probably should not have been for children. This, on the other hand, like, it's got its horror elements, but it's like it's got more quirk to it. And I feel like John Dilworth, he wanted to ease us in to what he really had in store. Like, if you've seen Courage the Cowardly Dog, you know exactly what I'm talking about. There are episodes that shook me to my core. There are episodes that really stood with me for my entire life. And we'll get to that. You'll see exactly what I mean. I'll show you and we'll talk about it. We'll go through it together. But as for the pilot for Courage the Cowardly Dog, I thought it was really adorable. It's only 7.5 minutes long compared to the rest of the series, where each episode is technically 11 to 12 minutes long. But I don't know. I really enjoyed it. I don't even know if I've ever really seen this episode all the way through. Maybe I have. Honestly, it feels like it's the first time watching it again, even if I have seen it before. So I'd give it that. All in all, this was what put Courage on the map, essentially. And I'm glad that it did. I'm glad that Cartoon Network and Hanna-Barbera, they really gave Mr. Dilworth a chance with creating a series like this. And I'm sure they don't regret it. It's a staple in my life. Other people think the same way. It was one of my introductions to horror, one of them. And without giving away too much, this is not the last time we're going to hear about the chicken from outer space. And on that note, I hope you guys enjoyed the first episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog. Well, the pilot episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog. And I also hope you enjoyed the pilot episode of 52 Things to Talk About, premiering in 2024. I'll see you then. Happy New Year!